All right, folks, welcome to yet another episode. In this episode, I want to talk to you about the things in a relationship I wish someone told me about. The first thing I wish someone told me about relationship is that relationship is a bittersweet experience. So quite often when people are going into a relationship, they are minded that it's going to be, sweet all the time. The reality is that not all aspects of the relationship will always be sweet for you. There are some aspects that will be sweet. There are some aspects that will be bitter. Another thing I wish someone told me about relationship, is that communication is key. That you cannot build a relationship without communication. You need to communicate to build a relationship. And if you don't like to communicate, you better learn it, because a relationship cannot thrive without any form of communication whatsoever. Again, you need a lot of hard work. You need a lot of time and investment to be able to build a relationship. You work very hard to make a relationship thrive. A relationship is not something as simple as people say it when they are far off before they enter it. You need effort, you need time, you need to invest to be able to build a relationship. Another thing I wish someone told me about relationship is that you need a lot of patience to be able to build a relationship. You cannot be in a relationship if you lack patience. If you are someone who is always angry, you cannot take things lightly. You have to be a very patient person to be able to live in a relationship with another person. Another thing I wish someone told me about in a relationship is that you need to be able to be forgiving in a relationship. Forgiveness is important. No matter what someone that you're in a relationship with, do something bad that you're not happy with, your ability to forgive. There are certain things you can never really forgive, but there are things you can definitely forgive and let go, and then the relationship will keep thriving. Another thing I wish I knew about relationship is that you need commitment. It is not something you can do without committing to it. Again, you need, to know that people change over time. It's also another thing I wish I knew about relationships before even, entering or starting it. People will change. People will keep changing. Human behavior is so dynamic. So quite often people would settle down with someone or be in a relationship with someone and say that I knew you to be this, now you are this. People will keep changing, and that is something you need to be ready to make adjustment to accommodate. If not, you cannot be in a relationship, with anybody. It's okay to be vulnerable in a relationship. We are vulnerable human beings, of course. And no matter what, if you relate to someone, your vulnerabilities will show up, So just don't be afraid to be vulnerable in a relationship. It's just part of the whole process. Relationship requires compromise. You can never have everything your way in the relationship. That thing should be done your way all the time. You need to be compromising. You cannot, have your way all the time. Two people, sometimes this one will have their way, sometimes the other one will have their way. That is also something I wish someone told me about relationships. Again, you need to sack manipulative people. You cannot build a relationship with those people. They will keep disturbing you in a lifetime, so it's better to sack them and have your freedom. You need to, leave a relationship when it becomes necessary. Sometimes the partner that you are with in a relationship maybe will become a womanizer, will be cheating on you, will be abusing you, try to change this behavior, it doesn't really work out. There's nothing wrong with living such a relationship and have your psychological well-being, being good for you. So that was something I wish I knew about relationship. When relationships get difficult, it's important to seek professional help. Clinical psychologists are there. You can see them when things in the relationship get tough to help you resolve your relationship issues. Thank you for watching this video. Share with someone. Subscribe to this channel. I'll see you in the next episode.